Hello, everyone. So today we are here to do a drawing. In this case, we are doing a request from Gaming with Grayson. Huge shout outs to Grayson. And we are going to do a drawing of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So that was his first request. He made a second request for a squishy toy, but we really want to have these suggestions be as specific as possible. So we're going to do the very first one because I think that one is perfect for us. So I have my reference here. So whenever we're drawing, we like to always have a reference for us to pick apart and use. So I just found this random drawing of him and his friend. I'm not even familiar with the character's name, honestly, but you know, this is a really interesting style of this character. So you can tell the lines are all uniform, so that makes it easy to draw and reproduce his friend there. So he's got a very skinny body and perfectly round head with a nose that basically looks like the letter U. So we're going to go ahead and draw him. So we've got our area here, our drawing area. So we'll start out just by using a pencil tool, and we'll set it just to the max so you can see what that looks like there. So that looks good to me. So we're going to make 2 lines, and that will give us a guide for how large we want our character. So we're going to have the head be about this big, and then the legs be about that big. So you can already see here how we portion everything out. So I'm going to do a very quick sketch. So just do a head, shirt, legs, boom. So this is very rough. I'm going to undo this, but you can see here how we have the proportions segmented out so we know exactly where to draw everything. We've got the head, chest, and the legs. So we're going to undo this. Undo, undo, undo. All right. And we're going to start off with the head. So it's basically like the letter C. So it's like the C, it just stops, and then the letter U. So if you can do the letter C, if you can do the letter C and you can do the letter U, you can already just do the face of this guy. So that's awesome. So we're going to just get that shape down there. And I'm going to erase just a little tidbit so it's flush. And there we go. So now we have the head and nose. So we're going to put in the eyes. So his eyes just occupy this open area. Boom. And he's got a mouth. So we can do whatever we want with this mouth. We can follow the reference we have, or we can just make him smile like he is in all his promotional material. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do this funny little tongue face. So it's kind of just like this, like a little slight frown, and then his tongue sticking out there. We're gonna do that. It's a little tricky, isn't it? So don't ever feel bad redrawing stuff. It's never a big deal. So now we are going to get to the body. So he's always got this kind of little curve. So it starts out like this. So here's his head, and then his body kind of curves down like this. So we got the head and then the curvy body, and then that becomes his legs. So we're going to try and reproduce that. So we've got a curvy body. And we're going to go ahead and draw the arm. So this curves around. And whenever you're drawing, you always remember that you can rotate your drawing surface, and that's going to help a lot in terms of getting the right lines that you want. So we can clear out some of these reference lines because I think we're on the right track. So we're going to erase this line, and this kind of stuff is going to really help make your drawing look like a finished product. And so you can see here, I'm just kind of cleaning up these lines. Alright, so we gotta go his other arm. So just note that his back arm is basically kind of cut off, so we don't need to worry about connecting it, whereas we connected the front arm. So we're just gonna do this, perfect, and we can erase. So that's a real pro strategy if you saw that. So you just make a line, so you can just make like a triangle, and you can just erase the other lines, and all of a sudden it looks like a really good triangle, even though it didn't start out as one. It was quite sloppy. Like, look how nice that simple little triangle looks. So that is a really good strategy, even when you're drawing with a pencil. And so he's got a little magazine that he's holding. So he's got 4 fingers. That's one interesting thing. So most of us do not have 4 fingers. We have 5, but we're going to try and get these down. This is a little tricky. And with drawing, you're just going to need to redo things sometimes. You know, that's part of the beauty of it is getting into that state of mind where you're just willing to redo things until they are perfect. Okay, I like this finger. So we've got the hand. Now his fingers don't look exactly like fingers did, but I'm happy. You know, these are kind of little cartoony, chunky fingers. I'm not gonna mess with those. And we just connect the hand back here and just do a slight erase, and look how good that looks. So I've been talking about that a bunch. That slight erase is a really good technique. So he's got that little cover. So we're just going to draw just a very, we're not going to worry about this too much. This is kind of just to make it look more like the source. So it's just like this. Connect those two. It's like a little guitar, I assume. We're gonna just add some artistic liberties to this. Yeah, I really have no idea what exactly this drawing was supposed to be. A guitarist of some sort, so we're doing that. Alright, so his other hand is over here, kind of fuddling through stuff. We're not going to go super in depth there. We're going to just do this. It's like he's holding it with his other hand. We're just going to knock this out. We just want to go quick. You'll find that some of your best drawings are the ones you do quickly, so just try not to stay too long on one little area. So I'm pretty happy with this. So this tiny little arm area, I want to get that perfect. So I am very happy with this so far. So we're going to connect what is it? The rest of his body. So the rest of his body is kind of like a little noodle there, and that. And his shorts are basically uniform legs, so you can see it's basically just like this. Oops. They don't jut out at all, so it's just straight down, straight down. Okay, so we've got his shorts there. Kind of powered through those. If you follow along, you can slow down the video and watch the exact steps I took. And so, like, here, I'll just redo it. So you can see to draw his shorts, I basically just did this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. So that seems to me like the best way, just in terms of just having the right strokes to define that shape. So we're going to add in some legs, and those are just going to be skinny little legs there. We're going to start here. Boom, boom. It's a little too much. Okay, and his shoes are just kind of potatoes. He's got socks. Do this, do this. Oops. That was good, but not perfect. There we go. I'm happy with that. So there we go. So this isn't quite done. We've got to get his hair. We've got his hair right there. Oops, I'm just trying to have this be a little bit more connected. I like that. Oh man, I think this is great. So we just need to fill in his shorts. Boom. Some very minor touch-ups, and so that is really great. So I'm very happy. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the ear. Can't believe I almost forgot that. So we got the ear, eyes, nose, mouth, hands, legs, feet. That looks great. So maybe the proportions aren't perfect. You know, I probably could have had his shorts start about there. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with this as a first time. So go ahead and comment what you guys want me to draw next. And the comment with most likes will be what I draw next. So thank you guys so much for watching.